Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of EToH News, where I cover new stuff in the EToH community, like updates, teasers, and more throughout the month of July. I'm now 20 by the time this video is out, so... Anyways, there isn't that much to talk about in July, but I'm gonna talk about them anyways to keep the series going, so make sure you like and subscribe, and with that, let's get right into it. The first topic I'm going to cover is the new teaser for Purgatorio. On July 20th, Gamator posted this official screenshot that shows us more of Ring 0, also known as Purgatorio. This screenshot shows both the beginner tower section and the intermediate tower section, with the portals for Tower of Critical Damage, Tower of No Strings Attached, and Tower of Kinetic Potential in the background, and this area is looking cool already. By the time this video is up, there is one tower that is still unknown for now, but will be announced when the ring itself is finished, with its acronym being TOBM. We don't know the tower the acronym uses, but I guess we'll have to find out, since the creator requested the tower to be a secret until Ring 0 releases. Overall, this area will be cool when it's released, since the devs are so fast. And with that, let's move on. Ring 4 has gotten a brand new update, and this is a whole lot better than the original Ring 4. The lobby is much bigger now, so it's not just a small cave. The COU portal room is looking awesome, and unfortunately, the TOI portal room got 10 times more confusing to figure out, but it still looks cool. Speaking of Ring 4, a new insane tower just dropped called Tower of Vivid Sections, and the portal room looks cool. And as always, with that out of the way, let's move on. Okay, while I was editing this, I completely rushed the script, and I forgot to talk about this, so I'm going to talk about it while I'm in the script, because there has been a moderately big update to Ring 5, but this isn't a revamp though. First of all, Tower of Getting Kinda Disappointed was removed and relocated to the doghouse. I said this because a brand new tower has been added called Tower of Trivial Resentment, and it's a whole lot better than the other one, since Gamma said his tower, Tower of Getting Kinda Disappointed, was too disappointing, if that's even possible. The lobby was also adjusted so that there is a psychologically unsafe section, which is neat. And time for me to go back into editing this video. I completely forgot to talk about this in my last video, and luckily I remembered, because the EToH Creators Tournament has hit Season 2. Well, I'm completely late to this because of how many videos are up. Bruh. But boy, is this series entertaining to watch. Huge shout out to Bed Plays for making this series a thing, and I might be late, but go check out Season 2 and subscribe to them, and predict who you think will win. And with that, let's move on. And stop the music! There were a lot of changes to the main list of builders for both the Grey Inferno Obelisk and the Spatial System Obelisk. Blockerman and Amos left the obelisk after stepping down from the staff team and were replaced by Crazy 50, who is well known for these towers. Cloy also left the obelisk due to his other tower projects, but their spot won't be replaced. I say the two obelisks because Zach21 is no longer in the community. Remember what I said in my last video? Yes, but I'm gonna say it again. Keep the EToH devs away from EToH for a while. And with that, let's move on to some other stuff. Roll the music again. In other news, a new patch to the V6 kit was released. Tower of Lidonophobia has been revamped. The EToH server, the server where I get my information from, has reached 500,000 members, which is insane. Tower of Funny Thoughts has been revamped. This month, Zone 1 has been revamped. I know this was in August, but I'm going to talk about it now since I don't want to talk about it in the next video that's coming out next month. EToH is a contender in the Roblox Innovation Awards. I know this is in August, but like I said before, I'm not going to say it next month. And finally, This is the second time I mentioned King Samlet since he got back to EToH and beat the Tower of Keyboard Eating. GG's to him. Crazy.
There's one more jump. There's the last jump. Last jump. Last jump. There we go.
I was here awake the whole time.
Yeah!
And with that, let's move on. Since there were 11 towers that were whitelisted, I let the polls go until the start of August, and the results are wild. In the first round, our first 4 towers that we saw battled it out for a chance at the final 3, with the winner of the first quadrant being Tower of Nice Tasks. In the second round, the next 4 towers you saw battle it out, and the winner of the second quadrant, absolutely dominating the poll, is Tower of Stat Boost. And in the third round, there were 3 towers that were left, and, well, the second Citadel that I showed in the video absolutely dominated the third quadrant. Our final matchup is Tower of Nice Tasks by one Kalia. I'm not pronouncing that. Tower of Stat Boost by Miantos 1980. And finally, Citadel of Pure Ponage by, oh boy, there's a lot. Bella Ether, Kugas the Looney, Sark the Second, Toombi 2432, Skynet 20, and Monopolies 777. Oh boy, that's a lot. The voting is in this community post if you'd like to vote. However, all of the winning towers from each quadrant will be in the description so that you can play them and decide which one is the best. And with that, let's move on because, oh my goodness, I need a break from showcasing whitelisted towers. So yeah, that's the end of the episode. There wasn't that much to talk about, but it's exciting to see a new teaser to Ring Zero and all. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and go subscribe to Bed Plays for more EToH Creators Tournament. And yeah, I'm EToH Ship, and I'll see you in the next video.